Hello, my name is Sandy Fiola, and I'm going to be giving a presentation about the steps that you follow to publish the Job Shadows career profile on CareerMe.org. And CareerMe.org is a career exploration software that you can use to pursue and learn about careers in industry, manufacturing, advanced manufacturing, and technology. Now, we are offering a new program that if you are job shadowing for students and you would like to publish your experience on the website so that other students can participate and view your experience, we have a program and project that you can go through these steps to be able to pull together your work and publish them on the site to be able to share. So this is a really fun thing that we hope all students will be able to do, especially since you're already doing research and having the experience as part of the job shadow. Again, the podcast that we have will go through the 5 basic steps. What you need to prepare before publishing to our site, and we'll work with you on that. And then also I'll tell you a little bit about the worksheets and the templates that we use to pull all of this material together. So it's a really fun activity, and it brings your experience really to the final conclusion. For those of you who are job shadowing, you probably already have or are thinking about a career person that you would want to job shadow. The steps that we go through are the research process, getting ready your questions to be able to work with your career mentor on that job shadow day. The things that you can do as part of the job shadow to help you pull together your report and get everything written, and then also the editing process that you go through. So we'll have some tips there. And finally, I'll end with what we do to help you publish it to the site, the things that you need to have, and then getting us the data so that we can make it real and visible and then get it posted to the site. So I'm going to be talking about these 5 steps. The first part is giving you a little bit of overview about each one of those steps, and the last part of the presentation is about what you need to do to pull it all together. If you already have your job shadow already lined up and a company that you know you're going to visit, or even if you don't, you're going to be doing some research, and the best place to gather this data is to go right to that company. Companies have excellent information about their products. They have pictures, more than likely, about technology, careers. They might have even some job posting information that you can go look at and get a feel for what they're doing. All of this data is great to collect. You can copy and paste it into a Word document, and as you're doing your research, it helps you formulate information and questions that you're going to want to be asking. The next step that you go through is related to doing your planning and your preparation, and there is in order to have a really good job experience, a job shadow day, you got to do some preliminary collection. So for example, from the information you learned about the company, pull together some of the questions that you'd like to ask your job shadow career professional. There probably are many different things that you would view that might not be very clear on their website, or things about their career that in preparation and schooling that you'd like to know about. So get those questions documented. Also part of the preparation is the potential to enlist them in more of a social networking type educational experience. We have a program called mycareerme.org, and this program allows you to communicate directly with your job shadow person prior to the event and maybe exchange some information in advance, questions, things like that. So it gets the dialogue going. So now as you gather that data, do your research, and you're communicating back and forth and getting your worksheets ready to go, it's a great place to, again, continue to record that data and collect and have it ready to go. Now we're going to talk about the job shadow day, some things that you can do as part of the collection process. Again, you're going to have an excellent time, and your mentor will be taking you to different places in the facility, exposing you to new technologies that you're interested about. This is your opportunity to ask really great questions. And again, in order to do the posting and the publishing to the CareerMe.org website, one thing that I recommend is take a tape recorder and also you'll need your camera for pictures of your mentor. Some of the things you can do prior to the Job Shadow Day is ask your career professional, can I take a picture of you? Is it okay that I tape record some of the questions that I'm asking you? And really, if you ask this in advance, chances are your mentor is going to be very willing to be able to participate with you. I think they also will appreciate that you'll be collecting the data, asking these questions, and getting really good, accurate information when you start writing the report. It's a great advantage to be able to listen to the recording as you write your information about your career professional. Again, I've got a shot of mycareerme.org. You can have that dialogue back and forth even after your Job Shadow Day. Now remember, when you're working with your Job Shadow, you're going to probably take more than just one picture. So don't be shy. Your first picture might not work out. You might have to take several pictures in order to get a good examples that you would want to have on the website, and that your career professional would be very happy to be able to display on the website. Once you get done with your Job Shadow Day, next comes the writing and the editing part. So again, you're probably already planning, or your teacher might be requiring you to pull together and provide a report and maybe a presentation as part of your experience. This is pretty much the same thing that you would be doing, but the report that you're pulling together, we've got formats for you to follow, templates that you can use, and on this screen I'm showing a little bit of example for the things that you're collecting. The pictures, the write-up, all of these components get placed into very specific spots on the careerme.org website, and we'll work with you as to how to put those in there. The next thing that you're going to do, and again, one other thing to think about is, as you write your report, your teacher can help in the editing, and also your career professional that you're talking to can be involved. So I think they would be very pleased to participate and possibly be able to supplement some of the data that you've collected. The final thing that we go through as to a step is to be able to publish to the site, and that's really taking the report you have about the company information, the pictures, any research that you've done. You'll be able to send that to info@careerme.org, and I can work with you as to getting that data published on the site. Now what you're going to do is take a really quick look at a finished product. Very easy to do, and again, this is what the final page will look like, that you'll be able to really share with other students around the country that are looking at your type of career professional that you visited. The next part of the presentation is the templates that we have and some of the worksheets that you can use as part of the job shadowing process, preparing and getting through the complete process to being able to publish. We do have a button on the top part of the header of careerme.org. If you click on that, it'll take you to this page for the job shadowing program. Scrolling down through the page offers different templates for you to be able to use. So for example, when you're getting ready to interview your job professional, we have 9 questions that you could ask. You can use any of those questions that might help you. The template that we have is empty, so that when you do ask those questions, you can record those in the space that's there. And that information actually gets pulled forward as you're taking your note and you're doing a report. That will get inserted into the template to be able to post about the career professional that you've talked to. So the questions that we ask are the kinds of technology, advice that they would give to students that are pursuing a career. You can ask your career professional any type of question throughout the day. When you do the job shadowing and you have that tape recorder, these are the really good questions that would be good to record and capture as part of your report, and that we love to be able to share on the website. As you're doing your company research, we have a template out there that allows you to insert your information about the technologies that they have, things about advanced manufacturing, the kinds of products that they make. Facts about the company are really great. So this is another thing. You can copy and paste from their website into this template, and that also helps you write about the information about the company to be able to publish on the site. So this company detailed worksheet is a great thing to use to help guide you for that. Now, when you're working with your career mentor, one of the things, we have a tool called mycareerme.org. It is a social networking application like Facebook, but it is organized and related to education. So you can involve your teacher, you can involve your career professional that you're job shadowing, and they can become a member, you can become a student member, and have that interaction or that collaboration prior to the job shadow day to get them involved, also while you're doing the report and then posting the report. So it's a great way to get them involved. You can still use email, you can still use the phone, but if you'd like to use this tool, this is a great way to get your mentor, job shadow career professional involved in the whole process. And I think they would really appreciate the opportunity to go along the journey with you. Once you do enlist their support and have that dialogue, again, I just wanted to let you know that the URL is at http://mycareerme.org. And if you do have questions about this application, that you need some help, or your career job shadow professional has questions, just send a note to info@careerme.org, and I'd be able to help you out on that. As we move along to the job shadowing, I wanted to show you kind of where some of the things, components that you're gathering end up on the home page. We have an instruction template out there that map each letter to areas on the home page, and it describes a little bit about each component, so that if you're curious about where this picture is used or how this link pulls up information about what you're writing, this kind of shows where those components are. And if you are able to get information about a project, we can put that in there. Where the logo goes for the company. If you have pictures that you research about the technology that you'd want to include. It really is a nice way to get tips about how all of these things pull together. Again, I really recommend being able to tape record your interview questions. You can work with your mentor throughout the day, but when it gets to those really good questions that you'd like to include in your report, it's a great way to do this. If you do need help on getting a tape recorder, contact us at info@careerme.org, and we can look into ways to provide tape recorders for your experience. So don't hesitate to ask if you need something like this. Taking pictures can be through any digital camera. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. Just remember that you need to take more than just one, because sometimes your pictures don't turn out exactly as you're expecting. When you get ready to pull together the report information, you've worked with your teacher, you've worked with your career professional to write this report, and you're ready for us to be able to publish it to the site, send me an email. If you send it to info@careerme.org, it will come to me. And also, I recommend CCing your teacher. This is a great way that if I do have any questions, I can go ahead and work with your teacher to be able to ask any questions. Tell me who you are and also where you're located, what city or state you're in. We are able to place your job shadow experience within your state or your region, or we can make it available nationally. So by providing this information, that will help me direct it to the right location. Again, if you do have any questions that you would like me to follow up, make sure that I have a way to be able to contact you as we go through the process to publish this document. This is a kind of a really fun project that you can use. It goes beyond just writing that report about the job shadow professional that you worked with, and again, it establishes that relationship that here you have with a job shadow professional. You can use it and as you move through your education career and continue down the path into advanced manufacturing. If you do have any questions, give me a call, send me an email. I can be reached at info@careerme.org, and I'll definitely be interested to hear